Um, I've not heard anything. That'd be news to me. So Reese did go with the first group today, and Blake worked with the second group at guard today. But I haven't said anything like that to Reese. So he is doing great, but Blake's also doing well too. And what we've done with Blake is to try to get him ready at guard also, because regardless of who ends up where, I got to cross-train some guys. That's one thing that has become a little bit more clear to me with some time here, is that I'm not going to have a full group of guys that are ready to play this year. I'm going to have 7 or 8, maybe 9, and so I'm going to have some guys that can play more than one position. And Blake is a guy that's really valuable because he's smart enough to do that. He's played some guard in the past. So at this point, nothing has been officially declared, and we're still working both those guys, and Blake is working some at guard. Big time push. Because they're both talented, obviously, but they also both have the mentality that I'm looking for. Those guys. And I'd have to throw Reese in that too, because even though he was here in the spring, all 3 of those guys are still freshmen. But those guys not only have ability, but they've got the kind of toughness and mean streak and you know that part that I'm looking for in terms of guys that want to put somebody on the ground and play hard till the whistle. Cool for our kids to see that, to see an Auburn guy that has done as well as he has. And then what was really cool was just the connection that he made with our team. Huge football fan, loves it. He's up here just after this big tournament that he played in, and he starts talking about, man, I can't thank you guys enough. Being at the national championship, seeing you guys win the whole thing, that was a dream come true for me. And then I think he was truly gracious and in a sense overwhelmed by the gratitude that our team or the appreciation, the respect that our team showed to him for what he's done.
Well, he scored on the first play when I went and watched him play last fall. So I was impressed then, and we knew he was fast, and he is fast. He's an Ontario Michaela fast. Ontario might dispute that, but he is. And you never know how tough they are until you get them out on the field. He's proven to be as tough as nails. He's resilient. He bounces back every day because he's got a lot of reps, a lot of live reps, and he's going to help us.
I think so, because you back him up off the ball now, and he can digest. When we're playing a lot of press man, things happen a lot more quick, a lot more fast at that position. And now with him backed off, 10 yards away from the ball, his vision on that quarterback and the range that he has. It gives us a dimension that we hadn't had before, and it's going to be fun to watch him grow in the position. Wood is the most productive guy that I got back there. He's every practice he's in there, something's happening. It's something happening. He'll knock somebody away from the ball, pick up a fumble, scoop it up, making interceptions. And then if you cut the tape on with Florence, he's around the ball. No matter where you put that ball, it can be all the way to the field, away from his alignment, and somehow he's always in the tape. He's that kind of guy that's going to make Nico better, because he's the kind of guy, if you put in the game, it's probably going to be hard to take him out. The only thing that he's missing is just from he was in high school at this time last year. But what he brings is something that's fun to watch. He's physical. God, he's really smart in the class. Asks all the right questions. Goes through drills extremely hard. Enrique is exactly what we saw on tape, and it's exactly the same kind of character that we want around our football team.
Very much so. Both those guys deserve it, I'm so happy for Aubrey, a kid that has been through so much, and so few people really know his story and know what all he's really been through. But for him to come back here and I think he's really changed. I think he has really become a new person through all of this. And Blake, the sucker there's nobody that outworks him, and so he deserves it. He earned it, and really happy for both those guys. If a guy can think when he's tired. some guys get real dumb when they lose oxygen. So